Hi everyone, I'm Natalie. I'm going to guide you through a 60-minute vinyasa for all levels. We're going to get started in child's pose. So make the way to your back of your mat. Bring the knees out as wide as you feel comfortable, big toes to touch. Then crawl your fingertips forward, resting your forehead on the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Relax your shoulders. Start to focus only on the breath. Take a deep cleansing inhale, fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, fill up. Fill up the chest, the belly, the ribs, the lungs. Allow everything to expand. Open mouth, push the breath out. Pull your belly button into your low back. Soften the shoulders a little bit deeper towards the earth. Another deep inhale. So you reach a state of comfortable fullness. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And every inhale, make your breath longer, louder, more controlled. And every exhale, allow it to be patient, not forced. Long, loud inhales in through the nose. Open mouth exhales out through the mouth. Maybe roll your forehead on the earth. And every inhale, crawl your fingertips forward as you pull the hips closer to the heels. It's really settling into your space. Take a moment to notice your body in stillness, noticing the body at rest. Just feel the breath as it comes in, and feel the breath as it leaves. Bring your awareness to wherever the breath is the strongest. Maybe it's at the nose, feeling the air come in and out. Maybe it's at the belly, feeling the belly rise and fall, filling up with air. Stay committed to the breath as you move through your practice. Whenever the mind wanders, that's okay. Don't place any judgment on it, just bring it back to the breath. Take a few more rounds of breath on your own. On your next inhale, fill all the way up. And as you exhale, seal your lips, breathing out through your nose, cultivating your Ujjayi breath. Continue to breathe deeply, but with the lips sealed. Bring some texture into your breath, creating some internal heat. Long, loud inhales in through your nose. Long, loud exhales out through the nose. On your next inhale, slowly rise up to a neutral tabletop. Imagine like you could pull your palms back towards your knees to drag yourself up, sending the hips to the heels, coming into a seat. Sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders down. As you inhale, arms come out and up, fill up with breath. And as you exhale, interlace your fingers. Now flip the palms to face up. Moving through a variation of cat and cow. As you inhale, send the chest forward, tuck the tailbone out, send the chin up, think cow pose in the body. And as you exhale, push the palms forward, spread your shoulder blades apart, dome through your back, tuck your tailbone under. Bring the chin to the chest, think cat pose in the body. Move with your breath, inhale for cow. Pull the shoulder blades back and together behind you. Send the chest forward, exhale for cat. Push the ground, the palms forward, dome through the back. Move in and out of your cat and cow at your own pace. Do what feels good here. Notice some stiffness in the body and just send your breath there. One more round. On your next inhale, reach the palms towards the sky. Exhale up and over to the right for a nice side body stretch. Think about pulling the left hip down, creating space in the left side. Peel your left shoulder back slightly, tuck the chin under. Breathing into the left side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale up and then over to the left. Pull your right hip away from your bottom rib. On every inhale, imagine the ribs fanning open on your right side body. As you breathe into the space, inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, roll out the wrists, release your grip, come through to neutral tabletop. Spread your fingers really wide here. Gaze is down, stack the shoulders on top of the wrists, hips stacked on top of the knees. On your next inhale, extend your right leg back. Bump your right hip down in line with your left. Dorsiflex your foot like you could stamp your back foot on the wall. Point the pinky toe down, push weight evenly into both hands. Take a deep inhale, push weight into the right hand. Left arm comes forward and up. Palms facing in. Pull your right shoulder back so it's stacked on top of your wrist. Take a deep inhale. Reach from your fingertip to your heel. Long, loud exhale. Keep bumping the right hip down. Focus on your core here. Gaze is down so there's no crinkles in the back of the neck. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, cactus your left arm. Pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Kick your right heel back towards your bum. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen, reach from the fingertip to the heel. Exhale, cactus the left arm, kick the right heel back. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Take the whole inhale to get there. Exhale, cactus. Now you can either stay here, or if you want to grab for your right foot, kick your foot into your hand and peel your chest open to the left. Peel your right shoulder back. Keep squeezing your right butt cheek and just focus on the breath. Inhale. As you exhale, release your left hand back down, re-extend your right leg back. As you inhale, reach the right heel higher. Exhale, reach the toes towards the front, like you could kick yourself in the face, but lift your heel the height of your hip. Notice if you start to dump weight to the left, arms are straight and strong, push weight into both hands evenly. Keep lifting the heel higher, squeeze your right butt cheek, focus on your breath. As you exhale, plant your right foot down. Big toes facing forward. As you exhale, send your hip to your heel, forehead comes to the mat. Feel this nice stretch in the right hamstring. Soften your forehead down, just come back to your breath. And your next inhale, slowly rise up. Bring the right leg back in to meet the left, neutral tabletop. Spread the fingers wide. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Bump the left hip down so you're internally rotating the left thigh to face down. Power through the heel though, lift the heel lifted. Arms are straight and strong. Push weight into the left hand as you inhale out. Right arm comes forward and up like you could shake someone's hand, palms facing in. Stay here for a moment and just focus on your breath, squaring everything off. Reach from the fingertips to the heels. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cactus the right arm. Pull the shoulder blades together behind you. Kick your left heel towards your bum. 2 more times with your breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, cactus. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, cactus. You're welcome to stay here or grab onto your left foot or ankle. Kick your foot into your hand. Peel your chest open to the right. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Think about pulling this left shoulder back so it's stacked on top of your wrist. Claw your finger pads into the mat, take weight off the wrist. Breath is slow and smooth here. On your next exhale, replant the right hand down, extend the left leg back. Now lift the left heel higher. Exhale, reach the toes forward. Keep lifting the heel the height of your hips. Straight arms. Use your core, gaze is down, focus on the breath. Another inhale. Exhale, plant the left foot down. Big toes facing forward, send the hip to the heel. Relax the forehead down. And your next inhale, rise back up. Bring the left leg back in, neutral tabletop. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale, flip the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Keep pushing through the first finger and the thumb. Send the belly back towards the thighs. You can have a pretty generous bend in the knees here. It's more important to be folding from the hips. You want to be lengthening in the spine rather than in the legs. So you can have a deep bend here. Just think about setting the tailbone towards the sky, the belly back towards the thighs. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Make your way into stillness in your downward facing dog. As you inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands, forward fold. Feet are at hips width distance, heels behind the middle toes. Bend your knees, relax your head and neck down. Once again, forward folds are about hip flexion, so the more you bend your knees, the more your hips go into flexion. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to shins. Tabletop your back. Pull your shoulder blades away from your ears. Pull the shoulder blades around the spine. Lengthen the tailbone back as you reach the crown of your head forward. Tuck the chin under slightly. Engage the belly to feel this nice stretch in the back of the legs. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down through the heels as you come to standing. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Push your thumbs into your heart space. Set an intention for your practice. Maybe your intention today could be just to focus on the breath. Long, loud inhales in through the nose. Long, loud, controlled, patient exhales out through the nose. Breathe more, think less. Whether our intentions are same or different, we breathe them in as one. Take a deep inhale, fill up with breath, fill up with your intention. Open mouth, exhale. Let your shoulders get heavy. Feel your feet root down into the earth. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, arms come out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, come down with a flat back. Hands come to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back for a high plank. Spread the fingers super wide, claw the finger pads into the mat. Lift your hips the height of your shoulders. Squeeze your buns, engage your core, gaze is down. Reconnect to your breath. Long, full breaths in. Deep breaths out. Now shift forward, bringing the crown of your head forward. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Keep the plank pose. Keep the elbows in close. Keep the butt lifted. Then flip the toes as you inhale. Push up, upward facing dog. Pull your shoulders down and back. Squeeze your buns. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move through your sun A 2 times, breath to movement. Just focus on the breath. Maybe close your eyes for a moving meditation. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, mountain, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, bring it back down, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. And now with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Keeping your left foot planted. Spread the fingers wide. Slowly on the whole inhale, lift your right leg high for three-legged dog. You're welcome to stay here. Once again, internally rotate the right thigh to face down. Lift up in the right heel. Maybe push the left heel into the ground for this nice stretch in the back of the left leg. You can stay here, or if you want to stack your right hip on top of your left. Make sure you're lifting up with that lifted knee so you're not dumping weight down into the hands. Notice if you start to dump weight to the left, push the ground away evenly. Feel this nice stretch in the right hip flexor. And do whatever feels good here. Inhale, come back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching sides, right foot stays planted. Inhale slowly, left leg comes high. Square everything off. Point your pinky toe down. Push the ground away with both hands. Maybe push the belly back towards the thigh. Keep the right heel planted and feel this nice stretch in the back of the leg. Or you can stack your left hip on top of your right. Keep the shoulders in line with each other. Push the ground away with both hands evenly. Inhale, come back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to a forward fold. Feet are at halfway. Feet are at hips width distance. Bend the knees, relax your head and neck down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms come forward and up. Sink back into your imaginary chair. Put the weight into your heels. Pull your shoulders down away from the ears. Think about pulling the thumbs back towards you to lift up in the chest. Now think about pushing your heels down and then out to stabilize the hips. Use your core here and just focus on the breath. Sink a little bit deeper. If you can't see all 10 toes, send your hips back. How's your breath? Stay here for about 2 more rounds of breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the left big toe. As you inhale, right leg comes up for one-legged Tadasana. Relax your shoulders down. Turn your pinkies inward. Bump your right hip down in line with the left. Your knee is in line with the hip. Then the knee's also stacked on top of the ankle, and flex your toes back. Keep pushing through the left big toe. Bump the right hip down. Take a deep inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Send the right leg back for warrior 3. Once again, internally rotate the right thigh to face down. Point the pinky toe down. Power through your heel like you could kick it on the back wall. Lift up in the chest. Focus on your breath. Maybe think about sending your right butt cheek towards your left inner thigh to square everything off. Take another deep inhale. Long, loud exhale. As you inhale, gently step the right foot back. Arms come forward and up for a high crescent lunge. Relax your shoulders down. Pull your left hip back. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Keep the right heel above the toes. Feel this nice stretch in the front line of the right leg. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, spin open to a warrior 2. Your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat and push through firmly into the pinky toe side of the mat. Pinky toe side of the foot, rather. Left knee is at a 90-degree angle on top of the pinky toe. So track your left knee open. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Reach your arms out. Soften the shoulders down. Gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your lunge. One more time, inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink deeper into the lunge. Keep tracking the left knee open. Keep your bottom half how it is. As you inhale, reach the left arm up and back, lift and lengthen. Relax your right arm down, gaze is up. This nice stretch. As you inhale, sink a little bit deeper into your lunge. As you exhale, reach it up and back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Move through your vinyasa or skip it, all meeting in a downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Arms come forward and up. We've been here before. Sink the weight into the heels. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Push your heels down and out. Squeeze your buns. Focus on the breath. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the right big toe. As you inhale, left leg comes up for one-legged Tadasana. Ooh. Bump your left hip down, align with your right. Relax your shoulders down, pinkies inward. Dorsiflex your left foot. Take a deep inhale. You can always have a micro bend in the right knee if that helps you stay stable. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Keep the thighs in close as you send the left leg back for warrior three. Bump the left hip down. Once again, you can keep this tiny bend in the right knee if it helps you. Lift up in the chest. Think about creating this capital T shape. Power your left heel like you could kick it on the back wall. How's your breath? Long, loud inhales. Long, loud exhales. As you inhale, left foot steps back. Arms come forward and up, high crescent lunge. Pull your right hip back in space so it's in line with the left. Back heels above the toes, right knees on top of the ankle. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, spin open, warrior two. Track this right knee open. Push the pinky toe side of the left foot. Shoulders are on top of the hips. Reach the arms out, but soften the shoulders down. Really activate in the arms. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your lunge. And keep the shoulders relaxed. One more time, inhale, fill up. Exhale, sink. Keep your bottom half how it is. As you inhale, right arm comes up and then back for reverse warrior. Relax the left shoulder down. Keep tracking the right knee open. Feel this nice stretch in the right side body as you lift and lengthen to the back. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Come into your high plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, let it go. We're gonna move breath to movement, skipping chair pose, 2 times each side. Go at your own pace. Just make sure you take the whole inhale and the whole exhale to get where you're going. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the left big toe as you inhale, right leg comes up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step your left foot back to meet your right, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the right big toe as you inhale, left leg comes up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step your right foot back to meet your left. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. You can always lower down to your knees if you don't want to flow the second time. One more time each leg. Maybe close your eyes this time. Really focus on the breath. Full breaths in, full breaths out. It's really important for these standing postures. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Now reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step the left foot back for a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or skip it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower down to your knees. Either rest in a child's pose, or you can come into a hero's pose, keeping the head above the heart. Rest the palms on the thighs. Come back to your breath. Full breaths in. Long, deep breaths out. These are the moments our mind wanders, so stay committed to the breath. Open up the mouth, release some heat. Just listen to your heartbeat, listen to the breath. Bring the awareness back to where the breath is the strongest. Whenever the mind wanders, that's okay. No judgment. Just bring it back. Stay here for a few more rounds of breath. Deepening on every inhale. Match every inhale with your exhale. When you're ready, take your time. All meeting back in a downward facing dog whenever you choose to get there. No rush. Pedal out the feet. Take your time making your way into stillness. As you inhale, look forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keep the left foot planted as you inhale, right leg comes high for standing splits. If you have blocks at home, you're welcome to use them. Once again, bump the right hip down in line with the left. Standing splits aren't about how high you get your leg, it's about keeping your hips squared. Dorsiflex the foot, and then relax your head towards your standing leg. Standing splits are an asymmetrical forward fold, so relax the head and neck towards the standing leg. You can have a micro bend in this left knee if that's helpful. And your hands can either be on blocks, the earth, or if you want a balance challenge, you can wrap your hand around your left ankle. But just think about softening the forehead towards the leg. Think about sending the left hip joint towards the sky and the right hip bone towards the mat. Stay here for a few more breaths, feeling this nice stretch in the back line of the left leg. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, just very carefully step the right foot back, coming into a low lunge. Lower the back right knee down. Unflip the toes. As you inhale, arms come forward and up, high crescent lunge, or modified lunge. Pull your left hip back, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, interlace your hands at your back. Inhale, straighten your arms, pull the palms down, lift up in the chest. As you exhale, sink the hips forward. Just breathe here. Pull the palms down as you lift up in the chest, feeling this nice stretch in the right hip flexor. Keeping the arms bound. As you inhale, come back so the right hip's on top of the right knee. Flip the toes under on the right leg. Inhale, lift the knee up, coming into a crescent lunge with bound arms. Pull the left hip back. Tuck your chin under slightly so it's in line with the back heel. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Left knee is on top of the ankle. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Power through that left heel so you feel on the left glute. Shifting weight into the left foot. Lift the right leg high for warrior three with bound arms. We've been here before. Bump the right hip down. Keep breathing. If you don't like the bind, you can always release it. Keep pushing weight into the left big toe. As you inhale, right leg comes forward and up. One-legged Tadasana. Bump your right hip down, flex the toes, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, cross the right leg on top of the left, coming into an eagle with bound arms. Pull the palms down, lift up in the chest, squeeze your thighs together. Think about centering off your belly button toward the midline of the body. You can always just kickstand the right foot, or you can wrap it around the back left shin. Calf rather. Stay here and breathe. Fall, you can always come right back in. Long, loud inhales. And every exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper into your chair. Keep pulling the palms down as you lift the chest up. Push into the left big toe as you inhale, right leg comes high. Release your grip, bring the knees to touch, preparing for dancers. Grab onto the big toe side of your foot with your right hand. Now this is already dancers, you're welcome to stay right here, or you can send your left arm forward for balance. Then kick your right foot into your hand. Now once again, it's not about how high you get your leg, it's about keeping your hips squared. So think about drawing your right shoulder and your right hip forward. Squeeze your buns as hard as you can to protect your low back. This is a back bend. Breathe. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, release your grip. Step your right foot back. Right toes are facing forward. Left toes towards the mirror, or you're just the front. Inhale, left arm comes forward and up. Reverse triangle. Nice side body stretch. Squeeze your thighs and your buns. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Step your left foot back, meeting in a downward facing dog, or you can move through your vinyasa. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth exhale. Preparing for the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push weight into the right big toe as you inhale, left leg comes high for standing splits. Bump the left hip bone down. So you want the left hip bone to be facing towards the ground, right hip bone towards the sky, and then relax your head and neck down towards your standing leg. You can always have a micro bend in the right knee. Just focus on your breath and feel this nice stretch in the back line of the right leg. Reconnect to the breath. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, step the left foot back, lower the knee down, unflip the toes. Inhale, arms come forward and up, modified crescent lunge. Relax your shoulders down, turn the pinkies inward, pull your right hip back. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, interlace your hands at your low back. Inhale, straighten your arms, pull the palms down, lift up in the chest. As you exhale, let the hips drop forward. Just stay here and breathe. Keep pulling the palms down as you lift up in the chest. Inhale, shift back, left hips directly over the knee. Flip your left toes under. Come up into a crescent lunge with bound arms. Pull your right hip back, tuck the chin under, reach the palms towards the back heel. Power through your right heel. Right heel's directly on top of the knee. When you're ready, push weight into the right foot. Left leg comes high for warrior three with bound arms. Bump the left hip down. If you don't like the grip, you can always bring the hands to the hips or release them. Powering through the right big toe. Inhale, left leg comes up, one-legged Tadasana. You've been here before. Bump the left hip down, keep flexing those toes. You can have that micro bend in the right knee. Keep pulling the palms down, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, cross the right leg over the left for eagle legs. Either wrap it behind the calf or kickstand it. Keep pulling the palms down as you lift the chest up. Squeeze your legs together firmly. Think about centering everything off to the midline of the body. And breathe. Come back to your intention. If your intention is just your breath, keep committing to the breath. Long, loud inhales. Long, loud exhales. Maybe find your unmovable point of focus here. Carefully as you inhale, left leg comes high. Then you can release your grip. Preparing for dancers, bring the knees to touch. With your left hand, grab for the big toe side of your left foot. Once again, this is already dancers. You can stay right here or send the right arm forward for balance and kick your foot into your hand. Keep thinking about peeling this left shoulder and left hip forward to square off the hips. It's not about how high you get your leg. Squeeze your buns. Breathing. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, take a giant step back, preparing for a reverse triangle. Right leg is straight. Reach the right arm up and back. Relax the left shoulder down, gaze is up. Squeeze your thighs and your calves. Tuck your tailbone down towards your back heel. Take a deep cleansing inhale. And as you exhale, bring your arms out to 3 and 9, palms facing up. As you inhale, fill up in the chest. Exhale, bend from the hips, turn the toes and heels out, coming into Prasarita. Relax the head and neck down. Think about pushing the backs of the knees towards the back to have nice straight legs. Then you can either grab for opposite ankles, walk the hands forward for a wide-legged down dog, pulling the tailbone back, walk the hands behind you. Just stay here and focus on the breath. Option for a twist if you want to have the right hand underneath the face. Inhale, left arm comes high. Think about keeping the hips squared and twisting in the upper back. Make sure the left hip doesn't come up with you. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, left hand comes down underneath the face. And then inhale, right arm comes to the sky. Notice if the right hip comes up in space, bump it down in line with the left. Exhale, replant the left hand down. Soften into the posture a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, bring the palms back underneath the shoulders to prop yourself up to a halfway lift. As you exhale, walk your hands towards the front, lower the left knee down, unflip the toes. Your hands are on the inside of the right foot for runner's lunge. Now you can either stay up on your palms or lower down onto the forearms. If you have blocks or bolsters, pillows, you can use those. And then you can always come onto the pinky toe side of the right foot to take compression out of the hip. On your next inhale, make your way back up onto your palms. Carefully walk the right foot over to the left, preparing for pigeon pose. Lower the right knee down, slide the left leg down, and then gaze back. Make sure the left heel is directly behind the left hip. Bring the hands to the hips. Pull the left hip forward in space. Instead of trying to make the shin parallel to the top of the mat, think about stacking the toes on top of each other of the right foot. Put the pinky toe side of the foot into the ground, big toe on top. And then stay here, shift the weight into the left leg. Slowly crawl the fingertips forward, coming into your sleeping swan. On your next inhale, slowly walk the hands back up to the hips. You're welcome to go into a three-legged dog or lower the left knee down, step the right foot back, and then pulse into the right foot. Anything to bring blood flow back into the right knee joint. Then simply just switching sides here. When you're ready, lower the right knee down, step the left foot forward, coming into your runner's lunge on your opposite side. Slide the right leg down. Hands are on the inside of the left foot. And then you can stay up on the palms or lower down onto the forearms. Relax that and neck down. Full breaths in. Deep breaths out. On your next inhale, make your way back up onto your palms. Very carefully scoot the left foot over to the right. Lower the left knee down. Slide the left leg back. Make sure the heel is directly behind the hip. Hands are at the hips. Pull the left hip joint back in space in line with the right. And then put the pinky toe side of the left foot into the mat, big toe on top. Crawl the fingertips forward. Rest the forehead in the earth. Resting in your sleeping swan, only focusing on the breath. On your next inhale, walk the hands back up. Keep the left leg where it is. Spin onto your bum. Bring the right leg out to straight. Left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Right hand comes to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, left arm comes up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, up and over towards the right foot. Use your right arm to push into the right leg to track the chest open to the left. This is a lateral bend and a twist. Feel that nice stretch in the left side body. Keep reaching the left hand towards the right foot. Flex your toes back. Now, on every exhale, push your left butt cheek into the ground. Feel this nice, deep stretch. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. And just simply switch legs. Send the left leg out to straight. Right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Bring your left hand to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, reach it up and over towards the left foot. Now push your left forearm into the left thigh to track the chest open to the right. Feel this nice stretch in the right side body. Then keep pushing your right butt cheek into the earth. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Bring both legs to touch. Sit up nice and tall. Flex your toes back. If you have a block, sit up on a block. You always want to bend from the hips, so make sure the hips are above the knees. Inhale, arms come out and up. Exhale, forward fold, bending from the hips, where you can interlace your hands and wrap around the back of the feet. Option to grab for the ankles or the shins. Soften the forehead down. As you inhale, think about reaching the chest forward. And as you exhale, let the chest soften towards the legs. Before you come up, bring the chin to the chest and slowly on the inhale, roll up. Once the shoulders are above the hips, then the head and neck can come up. Scoot to the top of the mat. Bend your feet, reach the arms forward. As you inhale, sit up nice and tall. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, lower down onto your back. Curl up into a yogi ball. Wrap your arms around the backs of your legs. Bring your forehead up to your knees. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Take a deep inhale. Fill all the way up. Squeeze your arms, your legs, your face. Sip in a little bit more air. Open mouth, exhale, release. Bring the arms and legs out wide. Blink your eyes closed and return your breath back to a natural rhythm. When you're ready, bring some movement back into the body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Reach your arms up and overhead for a full body stretch. And then roll onto your favorite side. Hug your knees into your chest. Use your bicep as a pillow. Keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your palms to your heart center. Push the thumbs into the heart space. Reconnect to the breath. Just notice the breath at first. Feeling it come in and out of the body. Closing out our practice with one unified breath. Take a deep cleansing inhale. Fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. Push the breath out. Bring your palms to your third eye, your center of intuition. It was an honor to guide you through your practice. I bow forward to you in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. Have a wonderful day.